everyone, it's Kola. So I'm still really sick. I actually just left sweat, so I'm driving right now, so that's why you can't see me. Sorry Mom, I know you don't like for me to mess with my phone while I'm driving, but I gotta get this out. It's on my mind, so I gotta get it out. So what probably led you to my vlog today is going to be a post that I'm putting on Facebook. This is a post that was put on a website, which is basically a outlet for online bashing and bullying. So before you guys jump the gun and try to come to any conclusions or run to my defense or anything like that, I wanted you guys to hear my perspective on this whole post and hear what I have to say about it. I have a few things I'd like to be able to point out, so bear with me while I go through this. First things first, I feel like every situation in our life, Steve Harvey put it best, is that there's a lesson and a blessing behind everything. And I definitely feel the lesson behind this, and I'm hoping someday we'll be able to find the blessing behind it, but stick with me here while I try to go through this. So it's obvious that this person did a little bit of research and they might actually be a friend with me on Facebook, and that's fine. They kind of targeted some things that I like to post about, and I like to say that I'm human, I have feelings, I'm not perfect or anything like that, and I don't try to be and I don't claim to be. My posts that I have on Facebook, I can either be really happy, really mad, sad, frustrated, excited, overwhelmed, all different types of emotions. I can also post things 2 years ago, 3 months ago, yesterday. I may or may not feel exactly the same way I did when I posted it. I may or may not have the same opinion that I did when I posted it. That's the beauty of life. We are constantly evolving, we are constantly growing and constantly changing. And I like to feel as though I'm becoming a better person and really just growing and learning from experiences just like this. And so I feel as though kind of pointing out my posting isn't really too fair, because I'm a completely different person than I was yesterday. I feel as though I'm a better person than I was yesterday. I feel like I'm a stronger person than I was yesterday. I could be even possibly a more tired person than I was yesterday. So there's that part. The other part I want to point out is that I feel as though that the person that posted this, I don't know who posted it, I have no idea. But obviously this person feels that I have offended them or disrespected them in some type of way to even take the time out of their day to post something like this. And that's okay. They are entitled to their opinion. Excuse me. They're entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to their feelings. But what I do want to say regarding them is that if you ever felt like I wanted to hurt you, upset you, or anything like that, I'd like to just publicly apologize. I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. I really am sorry. If I had hurt you, offended you in any type of way, I'm sorry. I have this crazy sense of humor that some people don't get, and I gotta deal with that sometimes, and this may be one of those instances. So there's a couple of those things from just the post in general that I wanted to cover. Now, just a lesson that I felt the need to go over, because I really did sit here most of the day thinking about this, went to sweat, I prayed about it, thought about it, and I feel that things are really brought to light and brought to attention for a reason. And I think that this was brought to my attention because there's a message behind it, and I feel that a lot of people can learn from it, because I know that there's other people out there who can relate to online bullying or online bashing and things like that. And I just want to let people know that it doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't matter what people think you're going through. It doesn't matter how people are going to try to portray you. People can say positive things, negative things, excuse me, off the wall things. What matters is how you feel about yourself. And that was like one of my main goals when I started fighting, was that it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter anything from your past. All it matters is where you're going and what you're going to do. There is nothing out there that anybody can say about you or to you that can change who you are, what you have, where you're going. So my biggest message out of this whole entire thing is that don't let what other people say determine what you're going to do with your life. You are your ultimate deciding factor. And ultimately, there's only really one person that can ever judge you. There is nobody out there that can ever judge you. And then that's going to be their own karma to answer to. They're going to have to answer to that someday. Excuse me. So I'm really hoping that you guys can kind of take what I took from this. I don't want anybody to go on there and think that they need to defend me or start speaking negatively about this person. I've come to terms that with any type of attention, any type of publicity, there's going to be positives, there's going to be negatives, and you got to kind of just take them as they come. I can't sit here and pick apart every single negative thing that's said about me or every single positive thing that's said about me. All I've got to do is keep living my life day to day and keep doing what I feel is best for me and my kids, and that's ultimately what I want to do. So with all of that being said, to the person that made that post, I really am sorry if I offended you or disrespected you in any type of way, and I really hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me for that. And I don't ever expect to get an apology or anything like that for that post. Whatever that person put down, that's what they wanted to say, and they have all the room in the world to say what they want to say and feel the way that they want to feel, and I'm totally okay with that. So I hope you guys can kind of just go ahead and grasp onto the message I was trying to get out there, and I hope you guys have a really good night. I'm almost home. I'm still feeling pretty sick. You can hear it in my voice and you can hear me coughing, so I'll go ahead and end this for the evening. And like I say at the end of every message I try to put out there, is it's time to rise above. Let's just keep moving forward, people. It's all we can do. Have a good night.